Everybody, how you doing out there? Wildcat Spratt here at the Black Door Studio. Brooke Hoover, Kevin Simnacher. It's a little behind-the-scenes rockumentary about how we went about recording the Love Rock album, Energy and Motion.
I had never experienced the Wildcat, and I didn't know what I was getting into, but I was excited about it.
I am the Wildcat. Boo! I am the Craig Man. Boo! Live it, love it, dig it, do it, be it now! Have more fun than anyone before you're done. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Dum 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 dum.
For the guitar work, I found I was channeling a lot of like Ron Wood, Mick Taylor, Keith Richards stuff with some George Harrison slide here and there. So I just like kind of picked some of my favorite influences. And you know, if he had a song in G, I would just kind of go chunka 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 chunka. A lot of times when I was overdubbing, I stare at this black light, and I'll just stare. You know, the bubbles aren't quite going yet. It's not.
You mean the lava lamp?
Or yeah, what I call it?
Black light.
Oh.
I tell you what, I've seen a lot of hallucination visions in that sort of thing. I've written reams of poetry about it.
Yeah, I just stare. I would sit and stare at that and overdub like guitars. When, you know, and Craig would show up. You know, he'd show up about 10, and I'd be here already cranking him out. And he's like, "What? You're already working?" Like, "Yeah, man, I already got a whole bunch of stuff done." He's like, "What?"
The cheerleader came in riding across the top of an elephant with a tree growing out of the palm of her hand.
That's what you saw in there?
Well,
yeah, I can see the hand. It looked kind of like a tree. I don't know about the cheerleader. Is that what's at the very top?
I think it's just one more
Part of a cheerleader, maybe.
Focus thing, because I would.
Everyone my age, born in black and white days. There's another one of those beats. Country with the Bo Diddley and the funk.
That's cool.
Yeah, rock it up, Wildcat.
Like if Craig had a song that was like kind of G, I'd go. He's like, "Is that a lead track or a rhythm track?" I'm like, "I don't know." But, you know, I have the luxury of multi-tracking.
Yeah, that sounds kind of stonesy.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, like when you're tracking guitar, I always say, like, oh, wow, we're doing good. And then it's like there's a cloud layer, and then you glimpse a little light from above, and you're like, oh my gosh, there's another level up there, but you don't know what's up there, and you have to kind of figure it out and work your way up to a level of skill or a concept or a melody or harmony that you really don't know what it is, and then reach and reach, and you got to fight your way through those clouds and find that layer and then perform at a higher level. It's just kind of a sense that you know you got something better you can do. So I had a few of those moments where you have to kind of fight through those clouds to get the higher level concept going.
The Black Door with Brooke and laying down the drum tracks and putting the songs all together. You know, we talked a little bit about how I'd, you know, do the structure and the tempo and put the song together so that I could come out here and play the authentic drums. And one thing I'd like to talk about is how you can combine different drum beats. Something as simple as, which sounds like country, you know. Why does a woman always change her life? And then I realized I could do this. Why does a woman? So you see, it's the same beat. And that was something cool that we did. That was the only song that we actually did a complete, total double drum take. So you had the basic country beat, but that Bo Diddley thing, you got to listen to that song, Why. And that's a cool song, too, because, you know, why does a woman come into your life? Why does a woman change your life? It happens all the time. It happens overnight. And maybe you think you don't know why, but in the end, you're like, now I know why. Love made me crazy. Made me crazy for you, baby. That's what I'm talking about. This is love rock. This is energy in motion. Is it any wonder we're all so emotional? That's what life is. Energy in motion. Rock and roll.
Well, you assume, if you know Craig, if you've seen him around town coming in and out of the bars and hanging out, being cool, playing, see him on stage with the bands, you assume he's the most hard rock and headbanging guy you ever saw in your life. But he's actually got all kinds of neat ballads and soulful singing and just deep, really neat pop stuff. He's got a lot of depth.
Poisson. That's French. That's where the word pussy comes from fish. And a sprat is a fish. I'm a freshwater herring from Europe. 6 inches in length but fully grown.
Why? I mean, it's 140 watts. That's classic rock and roll.
This love rock thing, I need to do a volume 2, but before I do that, I want to do Wildcat Spratt, Rock Me. It's my songs, the songs I wrote for me. About I'm misbehaving, there ain't no saving this poor sinning man. I done some bad things in my time. I got a lot of songs.
I'm surprised you didn't do that first.
Yeah, well,
Ladies first.
the women are more important than me. Without women, life's not worth living. Fair enough. Here's to you, babe. What would I do without you?